And right now, we've got RossComp here to talk to us. Ross, tell us who you are. Tell us what you do.
Hey, Blaine.
A little closer.
Hey, Blaine. Hey, it's nice to finally meet you in person because I always do interviews with Ryan, and I love Ryan, but this is the first time I actually get to see you in person, so it's nice to meet you.
There we go. I'm going to move a little bit closer over here so you're not twisting away from
right.
the microphone. I'm going to stand right here behind Danny. Tell us
Yeah,
what you do.
Yeah, so I'm the director of CX engineering for Aquifer. We're a marketing data platform as a service, but my team is actually in charge of the interactive portals and documentation and things like that. So I'm kind of like a full stack developer, but also a cloud architect. That's why I'm so excited to be here at reinvent too.
How has reinvent been treating you? How has the experience been here? This is not your first reinvent.
It's not my first reinvent. At my previous company, I've come here as a vendor, and we've had a blast even as a vendor, and now this is my first time as an attendee. Super excited to be here as an attendee because now I get to indulge in all the perks. So.
Could you tell us a little bit about how you got started with DeepRacer? I'm sure a lot of people are wondering.
Yeah, at my previous company, one of my former colleagues actually introduced it to me after an event that happened in Florida. And then I got into the virtual league in 2019. It just became a hobby after that, and I've loved it ever since. Yeah.
Talk to me about your preparations for this event. You've been competing virtually all year, getting ready. This is physical. Talk to me about what you went through to get ready for today.
So, as you know, I'm pretty high up in the virtual standings, but I've had actually no physical racing experience until now. This is my first official physical race, and to prepare for it, I built a track in my garage, and since I'm in Orlando, I reached out to Andy and Daryl and some of the other members from the Orlando team, and Toby as well, who's also Doom Buggy. They've come over and they've actually got to run on the track, so in the last month and a half, I've made a lot of progress just trying to figure out how you can actually translate your model from virtual to physical.
And you are not co-workers. These are just people in the general area that are part of the community.
The DeepRacer community is like, it's almost like a group of friends that you know online. Like I actually talked to Debro. He's a good friend of mine online. Tomas, Bread-Centric, he's a good friend. Lars, I talked to all these guys. So even though they're not, in the Orlando area, I'm friends with all of them. But, I figured that they wouldn't want to fly over to use my just garage track. They can build their own, but the people in the vicinity, they're more than welcome to come over.
It's a wonderful global event that has many people working, cooperating. You called out Lars, you called out Bread-Centric, and they're absolutely worth celebrating as one of the drivers in this community.
Oh, absolutely.
Talk to me about the kind of sharing that happens also around the world.
You mean
as far as information and models?
Yeah, so the DeepRacer community, if you join it, we're on Slack. It's a great place for you to actually get started with DeepRacer and get a lot of tips, because a lot of people just starting out, they want to know, like, hey, how can I improve my reward function? Like, what's a better action space to potentially use and try out? Can I even make continuous work? Like all these different things. And it's a great place to just, meet people, like-minded developers, and people that just want a fun hobby, because this is a really cool hobby to have, especially, as a developer. And then if you're lucky enough to get a car and you can actually put that model and then see it in action in real life, it's really something cool.
So what has that experience been like for you? I understand that this is your first time really being at the physical stage competition-wise. So what was that like for you down there?
This has been very intense. I've been very nervous because I feel like it's been forever of me preparing for this, even though it's really only been a month and a half. But we've made a lot of progress, or I've made a lot of progress, and I'm super happy about that. And I owe it all to the DeepRacer community, because I wouldn't be where I am now without the assistance of other people, and we just build on each other.
So let's cut to the chase. Your next race is up against JJ.
Yes.
This is the last chance bracket. Losing here means you get to stay and watch, but your racing is over.
Right.
What changes are you making to try to go head-to-head with JJ?
Well, this is actually a really special match to me against JJ, is because JJ has actually been sort of the level that I've been trying to reach in the virtual league, and so to get to race him in real life, this is actually a really special race. We're calling it the Race for the North Americas.
I love that. RossComp, thank you so much. We are back on the track now with Debro, but thank you for your time. RossComp, everybody.
Thank you. Nice meeting you.